no one really brings any outside emotion into it. That's why being a band is so much fun. It's just because like it's kind of like when we're playing music, it's like us four having a conversation just while we're playing without using words, instead of just like, you know, being outside of music. You know, when we get done with the show, you know, we don't really ever go back and say, oh, you messed up here, you messed up here, you did this or you did this, just because we're all we're all in such a great state of mind just from playing, just from enjoying the show we just played, kind of escaping for a while. I would say the best explanation for that would be is when you're playing it, you don't really think of it as improvisational music because you're just kind of playing whatever feeling you have like at that time. And when you can get that feeling together like as a band and it's like everybody's feeling the same thing, you're just like, I wouldn't call it improv, you know, I'd call it more of like feeling. So
a lot of emotion goes into it.
I would say yes, and I would also say that like to me that's just like the purest form of music because it's so like unpredictable and it's also just like you don't plan it, it just kind of happens. That's what's so great about it.
You know, improvisational is fun because every time it's different. You know, each time we play the same song, it's never the same. So that's what makes it, you know, interesting every night, especially at the shows, because the shows are, you know, it's what it, you know, it is what it is. It can be great, it can be bad, it can be, you know, be fun, it can be, so improvisational is, you know, a cool thing.
I would think the main thing is that for musicians, it's just like the most fun that you can have, really. And like, you know, it's probably the reason we play that kind of music is probably like, you know, a lot of the same reasons that people would like want to come see it, because it's just like fun right then, and you know, it would be different every night, something new, and so yeah, it's probably the main thing is the fun. we probably get to practice like maybe 2-3 times a month.
We text each other different songs all the time. You know, Nick will text me, or Mitchell or Cole will just text me a song that they have on their mind, and you know, through doing that daily and throughout the week, you know, we'll decide on a certain number of those songs, those new songs we want to learn, and you know, everybody basically just listens to them and learns their individual part.
We all are just like competent enough to like, you know, go through it and learn the music and stuff like that on our own, and then we talk about it on the phone, how we're gonna do it, and I guess, you know, just kind of hope that it falls together when we play it live.
Well, I mean, obviously when you get on stage, you're like, well, we never played this before, but you know, being, you know, having the, not being scared to just go with it is what makes it awesome. It's just like finding songs that, you know, are simple in structure, which most popular songs are when it gets down to brass tacks. And like, so, you know, if we can't practice, you know, we'll learn a song that may only have 3 or 4 chords in it, and then just kind of improvise.
And then we also just try to like make, when we play, we try to make that as close to like band practice as we can, like keeping it loose, because I mean, well, obviously not like, you know, it's a little more formal than a true practice, but we try to keep like a loose spirit with it, and you know, just kind of like not get too bogged down, and if we miss changes and stuff like that. But the key thing really is that we like feel like we can always fall back on like just jamming. If it falls apart, then that's like a backup. And I think that's probably like, I mean, that's definitely out of the ordinary. Like that's not something that's where most people would fall apart. But that's where we're like